much more simple for you than that. If you want an example of how worthless referendums are, just go look at the history of the formation and now the current operation of the European Union and compare what Brussels is doing versus what the various sovereign populations in Europe were promised or were sold during the referendums. Here's what I honestly think will happen. All of this talk about referendum, and by the way, the individuals in Alberta who are separatists, who want to leave, want a better deal, these are all authentic, justifiable feelings from the Eastern Canadian exploitation of Western Canada, which has gone on for centuries. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Saskatchewan should be one of the wealthiest places on earth, for example. So here's what I believe is going to happen if I just extend the mental model for it. There'll be a lot of talk about referendum, and it might even be called. So here's how we think. What is the ideal outcome for whatever the oracle is that controls Canada? The ideal outcome is a referendum is held that is thoroughly defeated after Alberta's energy is unstuck. So if you're going to be that cynical, and we are, referendum signature threshold is crossed. By the way, in the meantime, Carney's reelected with this huge majority and has the power to do what he wants. Just before the election, a fantastic deal is signed with Alberta for Albertans, and the energy is sucked out of the referendum balloon 2 months before the vote is held, and it fails, 27 to 72, and 1% of the people didn't know how to vote. And that's the end of Alberta separatism, and Alberta's energy is unstuck, and the people who control Canada can set about the task of comfortably controlling Canada again.